It's time for Show Off, the quick-thinking academic quiz show on CCTV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. I'm Jocelyn Circus, Director of Professional Development. Today we have two teams of students competing to show off their knowledge about today's topic, world religions. On Team 1, we have Wasim Amashadani, Catherine Savercool, and James Marinan. Welcome. On Team 2, we have Lawrence Cannon, Jessica Savercool, and Stephen Morasco. Welcome, Team 2. Here's how the game is played. In the first round, I will ask a question directed at both teams. The first person to buzz in with a button in front of them will get to attempt to answer. If their answer is correct, they win a point for their team. If their answer is wrong, their team loses a point and the other team gets 10 seconds to answer. If they guess correctly, their team earns 1 point, and if they are wrong, they lose a point. They may also pass and neither win nor lose a point. The team with the highest number of points at the end of the game wins. So, are you ready to play Show Off?
Yeah.
All right, let's begin. First question. The largest religious denomination in the world is A, Hinduism, B, Islam, C, Christianity, or D, Buddhism? Team 1, Wasim.
I'm going to go with C, Christianity.
Correct. Christians are by far the largest religious group on the planet. There are nearly 2.2 billion Christians around the world, making up about 1/3 of the world's population. It is estimated that half the world's Christians are Catholic, 37% are Protestants, and 12% are Orthodox. The remaining 1% belong to other traditions, such as Mormonism. The United States has the world's largest Christian population of more than 247 million, followed by Brazil and Mexico. Very good, Team 1. Next question. Masada, a lozenge-shaped table mountain, is where which of the following occurred? A, God spoke to Abraham, telling him to sacrifice Isaac. B, members of a Jewish community perished in a mass murder-suicide pact. C, King Herod incited a rebellion by ordering slaves to construct a grand castle in his honor. Or D, manna fell from heaven. And Team 1, Catherine.
I'm going to say that it's B, members of the Jewish community perished in a mass suicide pact.
That's correct. Very good, Team 1. During the first century, a fringe group of approximately 950 Jews took their own lives rather than allow defeat at the hands of the Romans. One reason that Masada is considered controversial is because Jewish law forbids suicide under any circumstance. Many questions about what happened on Masada remain, as there is only one chronicled account of what happened. Very good. Next question. This man was the founder of Judaism. Is it A, Moses, B, Jacob, who was renamed Israel, or C, David, or D, Abraham? Team 2, Steve.
Jocelyn, that would be D, Abraham.
That's correct. Abraham, regarded as the first patriarch of the Jewish people, was born in the city of Ur in Babylonia. He is known as the first monotheist. Ironically, Abraham's father is said to have earned a living selling idols. Abraham is considered a key figure in both Christianity and Islam as well. Next question. The pilgrimage that Muslims are required to make at least once in their lives is the A, Hajj, B, Yathrib, C, Hijra, D, Halal. Team 1, Catherine.
The answer is A, the Hajj.
Hajj, that's correct. For 14 centuries, Muslims who are physically and financially able have journeyed to Mecca. It is one of the 5 pillars of Islam and a religious duty. The word Hajj means to intend a journey, referring both to the physical and spiritual excursion. Very good, Team 1. Next question. Another name for a long pass attempted at the end of a half when a football team is too far from the end zone to try for a more conventional play is A, an indulgence, B, a Hail Mary, C, a sacrificial lamb, or D, a defrocking. Team 1, Catherine.
The answer is B, a Hail Mary.
Correct. The name comes from the traditional prayer recited most commonly by Catholics. The term was coined in the 1920s to refer to passes that have little more than a prayer of succeeding. One famous example occurred during an NFC playoff game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings in December of 1975. With 32 seconds left in the game, Cowboys quarterback Roger Staubach threw a 50-yard touchdown pass to teammate Drew Pearson, giving Dallas a 17-14 victory. Very good, Team 1. Next question. What is the book that Jews read during the Passover Seder? Is it A, the Book of Moses, B, the Haggadah, C, the Torah, D, the Talmud? Team 2, Jessica.
The answer is B, the Haggadah.
The Haggadah, that's correct. The Haggadah, typically a short sacred booklet, is read on the first night of Passover. It tells the story of Jewish slavery in Egypt. Haggadahs were developed during the Middle Ages and include instructions for conducting the Seder, along with songs to be sung around the table. It is estimated that over 2,000 different editions of the Haggadah have been published. Good job, Team 2. Next question. Worldwide, approximately what percentage of Muslims are Sunni? Is it A, 10%, B, 20%, C, 55%, or D, 85%? Team 1, Catherine.
The answer is D, 85%.
Correct. Very good, Catherine. Most Muslims are either Sunni or Shia. The two denominations came to be after the death of the Prophet Muhammad. Some thought the political and religious power should be passed to the father of the Prophet's wife, while others felt that the rightful heir was a member of Muhammad's family. The world's 1.6 billion Muslims all agree, however, that Allah is the only God and Muhammad is his messenger. Very good. Next question. The Analects are a collection of moral and ethical principles enunciated by whom? Is it A, Moses, B, Muhammad, C, Confucius, or D, Lao Tzu? Team 1, Catherine.
I'm going to say the answer is C, Confucius.
That's correct. The Analects set standards for individual conduct and administration of government and community. After Confucius died in 479 BC, his followers compiled his teachings, which influenced educational, social, and cultural thought throughout China and elsewhere. Okay, that was the last question of our first round. Let's check the score. Team 1, you have 6 points. Team 2, you're trailing behind, but still able to make up. Let's see, 2 points. Now, let's find out a little more about these contestants. Okay, Team 1, we have Wasim Almashadani.
Hi.
Hi, Wasim. I understand that you were born in Iraq and raised in University City. Is that where you still live?
Yes.
Now, I also see that you were a carpenter. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was a carpenter for 12 years before I decided to go back to school. It gave me an opportunity to work at a lot of different types of homes and couples and families of all sorts of denominations, and it just gave me a really good inside view as to people's daily lives. And I wanted to be on the show because I think understanding people's various religions and beliefs is important, and I think everybody should do so.
Very good. Next, we have Catherine Savercool. Catherine, tell me a little bit about yourself. What is your major here at the
My
college?
major is Computer Information Systems and Technology.
And I understand that you volunteer quite a bit at your church. Tell me a bit about that. You're with the children's ministry?
Yes, I am a teacher in the children's ministry. And actually, this Sunday we had a really great lesson about the women with the issue of blood, and we learned that Jesus wants to heal people, that he has compassion.
Very good. Welcome to Show Off. And then also on team one, we have James Marinan. James, where are you from here in the Philadelphia region?
I am from the Northeast.
Very good. And what are you studying at the college?
I am studying psychology.
Very good. What are you hoping to do with that?
Well, I'm hoping to either be an actual psychologist or to go into counseling.
Very good. You want to help people. I understand that you are a Titanic buff.
Yes, I am.
Tell me, I recall a very compelling story about an elderly couple on the Titanic, a wealthy couple. Tell me a little bit about that. You must recall.
Well, you are right. That was the Strauss couple, Isidore and Ida Strauss. Isidore was the co-owner of Macy's department store, and they sailed together to go back to America. Well, as the ship was sinking, she had a choice to either get in a lifeboat or stay with her husband, and she did. And she said, "Where you go, I go."
Oh, what a touching story. And they both perished in
Yes,
that.
it's
Yes?
a very sad tragedy.
Oh, very good. Okay, now I think we're ready for round two. Is everyone ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The second round works the same way as the first, except that a correct answer is now worth 2 points. An incorrect answer still only costs the team 1 point. So this is a great opportunity to make up some points. Okay then, everyone ready? Let's start round two of Show Off. Which Hindu god has the head of an elephant? Is it A, Ganesha, B, Shiva, C, Krishna, or D, Vishnu? Wasim on team one.
I'm going to go with A, Ganesh.
Yes, that's correct. The son of Shiva and Parvati has the face of an elephant and the body of a human being which sits upon a mouse. He is the deity of success and is also worshipped as the god of education, knowledge, wisdom, and wealth. Very good. Next question. Which Christian denomination falls under the category of Anabaptists? Is it A, Catholics, B, Lutherans, C, Mormons, or D, Amish? That's team one, Catherine.
The answer is D, the Amish.
The Amish, correct. The term Anabaptist refers to certain Reformation-era Christians who rejected infant baptism in favor of believers' baptism. There is no single defining set of beliefs, doctrines, or practices that characterizes all Anabaptists. Examples of modern Anabaptist denominations include Amish, Brethren, Hutterites, and Mennonites. Very good, team one again. Next question. Yom Kippur is also known as what? Is it A, the day of confession, B, the day of judgment, C, the day of atonement, or D, the day of forgiveness? Team one, Catherine.
The answer is C, Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement.
That's correct, Catherine. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, is one of two Jewish high holidays, the other being Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. The purpose of Yom Kippur is to bring about reconciliation between people and between individuals and God. According to Jewish tradition, it is also the day when God decides the fate of each human being. Next question. The largest population of Muslims lives in which country? Is it A, Bangladesh, B, Iran, C, Pakistan, or D, Indonesia? And that's team two, Steve.
The answer would be D, Indonesia.
Correct, Steve. There are an estimated 1.6 billion Muslims around the world, making Islam the world's second largest religion after Christianity. According to the Pew Research Center, around 62% of the world's Muslims live in South and Southeast Asia. The largest Muslim country is Indonesia, home to 12.7% of the world's Muslims. Very good, team two. Next question. This religious group, the fourth largest Christian denomination in the U.S., was founded by Joseph Smith Jr. Is it A, the Scientologists, B, the Mormons, C, the Mennonites, or D, the Seventh-day Adventists? Team 2, Steve.
The answer would be B, the Mormons.
Mormons, correct. Mormonism is the predominant religious tradition of the Latter-day Saints of Restorationist Christianity. Founded by Joseph Smith Jr. in 1830, Mormonism gradually distinguished itself from traditional Protestantism. Very good. Next question. Which of the following is not considered a Christian denomination? Is it A, Anglicanism, B, Catholicism, C, Unitarianism, or D, Pentecostalism? Team 1, Catherine.
The answer is C, Unitarianism.
That's correct. Unitarianism is known for the rejection of several conventional Christian doctrines, including the rejection of the Holy Trinity. Unitarianism as an organized church grew out of the Protestant Reformation of the 16th century. There are about 225,000 Unitarian Universalists in the USA and Canada, and about 1,000 congregations. Next question. Siddhartha Gautama is considered the founder of which religion? Is it A, Buddhism, B, Hinduism, C, Jainism, or D, Baha'i? Team 1, Wasim.
I'm going to go with A, Buddhism.
That's correct. Siddhartha Gautama lived in what is now Nepal during the 6th to 4th century BC. The events of his life are debated, though it is widely accepted that after experimenting with different teachings, finding none acceptable, he spent the night in deep meditation, wherein all of the answers he had been seeking became clear, and he achieved full awareness, thereby becoming Buddha. Next question. Which of the following religion embraces unity and opposites, specifically yin and yang? Is it A, Taoism, B, Buddhism, C, Hinduism, or D, Sikhism? And it's Team 1, Catherine again.
All right, the answer is A, Taoism.
Very good. In Chinese culture, yin and yang represent the two opposite principles in nature. Yin characterizes the feminine or negative nature of things, and yang stands for the masculine or positive side. The principles of yin and yang see the world as filled with complementary forces. For example, action and non-action, light and dark, or hot and cold. Very good. Next question. This man was the first to retire from the papacy in almost 600 years. Was it A, Gregory XII, B, Benedict XVI, C, John Paul II, or D, Francis I? Team 2, Steve.
The answer would be B, Pope Benedict XVI.
That's correct. Born Joseph Ratzinger, Benedict XVI resigned as Pope earlier this year at the age of 85, stating he had come to the certainty that his strengths, due to an advanced age, are no longer suited to an adequate exercise of the Petrine ministry. Very good, Team 2. Next question. This city is home to the Dome of the Rock, the Western Wall, and cavalry. Is it A, Haifa, B, Jerusalem, C, Tel Aviv, or D, Nazareth? Team 2, Jessica.
The answer is B, Jerusalem.
Correct. Jerusalem is perhaps the only city in the world that is considered historically and spiritually significant to Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. Ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The I Ching is a classic text associated with which world religion? Is it A, Buddhism, B, Sikhism, D, Jainism, or D, Taoism? Team 1, Catherine.
The correct answer is D, Taoism.
Very good. It is Taoism. The I Ching is one of the oldest and most spiritual books in the world, and coupled with the Tao Te Ching, it makes up the fundamental sacred teachings of Taoism. The I Ching presents a manual of divination based on 8 symbolic trigrams and 64 hexagrams. Very good, Team 1. Next question. Which faith requires its adherents to wear uncut long hair, a bracelet, a small wooden comb, special undergarments, and a short sword? Is it A, Judaism, B, Islam, C, Sikhism, or D, Hinduism? Team 1, Catherine.
The answer is C, Sikhism.
Very good, that's correct. Sikhism. These items, collectively known as the 5 Ks, include Kesh, Kara, Kanga, Kacha, and Karpan, are considered the 5 articles of faith that baptized Sikhs must wear at all times. Sikhism is a monotheistic religion founded during the 15th century in the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent. That was great. It's the end of round 2. Now let's take a look at the score. Team 1, you have 22 points. Team 2 trailing a bit behind with just 10 points. But we're getting ready for our fast-paced popular culture round, and there's opportunity to make it up. Now, let's find out a little bit more about contestants from Team 2. Team 2, first we have Lawrence Hannon. Welcome, Lawrence.
Hello.
Hi. I understand that you are a healthcare services major and that you're also a certified pharmacy tech. Is that right?
Yes.
It says here that you enjoy movies. Tell me a little bit about what kind of movies you enjoy.
Action movies are like really movies that has plot to it, a very good plot.
A good plot. Do you have a favorite movie?
Yes, Training Day.
We have Jessica Savrical. Jessica, I understand that you are studying digital video production here at the college. Tell me a bit about that.
I'm studying digital video production because I started working at my church and I realized I had a deficit of knowledge when it came to production. So part of the reason I came here was to make it up, to learn more about what I'm doing and how to do video production better.
And then at the end over there, we have Stephen Marasco. Stephen, welcome.
Love that blouse.
Thank you. You are a music major. Now, I understand that in the 1980s, you spent a good deal of time on the road. Tell us a bit about that.
I did. You know, I was a poor, semi-working musician for a while, and it was easier, than maintaining an apartment or a room somewhere. I just kind of winged it for a while.
Very good. Now, we're going to take a short break. When we return, we will begin round 3. Welcome back to Show Off, the quick-thinking academic quiz show on CCP-TV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. I'm Jocelyn Circus, Director of Professional Development. I'm sure that you noticed that Team 2 is not on the stage. That's because round 3 is a little different than the 2 previous rounds. Each team will be answering the same questions, so Team 2 is in isolation right now so they don't hear the questions in advance. In this round, each team is given 1.5 minutes to answer up to 10 questions. After hearing the question, they will discuss an answer among themselves, and the captain of the team will give the answer. If they are correct, the team earns 1 point. There is no penalty for a wrong answer, and they may choose not to answer the question. Okay, Team 1, are you ready to show off?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Catherine, you're the team captain, so I'll be hearing from you. Which television show won the Emmy for Best Reality Show 7 straight times?
Take a guess. Modern Family, maybe? We can't wait too long.
Pass.
Which David Bowie Queen song contains a melody that was later used in a song by Vanilla Ice?
Under Pressure.
Under pressure?
Yeah.
Under pressure.
That's correct. What city named its famous film festival's award for the palm leaf found on its coat of arms?
It's a Pomme d'Or festival, but I don't know what city it is.
Take a guess.
Answer or pass?
Paris.
That's not correct. It's Cannes. According to Rolling Stone magazine's list, 500 greatest albums of all times, what is the greatest album ever recorded?
Guess is anything.
Guess?
Well, pass.
Queen.
Name the horse that won the Kentucky Derby this year.
Pass.
Muddy Tracks.
What color is Mr. Spock's blood?
Green.
Very good, that's correct. What Sesame Street character was featured in anti-Romney advertising in the 2012 U.S. election?
Elmo.
It was Big Bird. In which branch of the armed services did Chuck Norris serve?
Rangers.
The Air Force. Time is up. And let's see, how many did you get right, Team 1?
1.
Just 2 points. Okay, 2 points, and that gives you a total of 24 points. Very good. When we come back, Team 2 will be joining us. Welcome back. Okay, Team 2, are you ready to show off?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right. Ready? Which television show won the Emmy for Best Reality Show 7 straight times?
The D-list?
I don't know reality show.
Pass.
It was The Amazing Race. Which David Bowie Queen song contains a melody that was later used in a song by Vanilla Ice?
Pressure.
Under Pressure.
That's correct. What city named its famous film festival's award for the palm leaf found on its coat of arms?
Pass.
Cannes. According to Rolling Stone magazine's list 500 greatest albums of all time, what is the greatest album ever recorded?
I'm going to say Sgt. Pepper's.
Sgt. Pepper's.
That's correct. Name the horse that won the Kentucky Derby this year.
Pass.
It was Orb. What color is Mr. Spock's blood?
Green.
That's correct, it's green. What Sesame Street character was featured in anti-Romney advertising in the 2012 U.S. election?
I'm going to say
Elmo.
No, it was Big Bird. In which branch of the armed services did Chuck Norris serve?
Rangers?
And Navy.
Navy.
Air Force. 3 members of the Stark family are killed in the shocking season finale of what popular HBO series?
Breaking Bad.
It was Game of Thrones. Miley Cyrus performed what song during her infamous appearance at the MTV Music Awards?
Oh, that's the Blurred Lines.
Blurred Lines.
No, I'm sorry, it was Wrecking Ball. Time is up. Let's look at the score. Team 2 got 3 right, and so now the score is Team 1, 24, Team 2, 13. Now we're ready for the show-off showdown. In this last round, each team has wagered an amount of their current point total on getting a correct answer. If their answer is correct, the wager is added to their current point total. If they're wrong, the number is subtracted. Each team will have 30 seconds to discuss and come up with a correct answer to the question. Okay then, let's go. Here's the question. Genesis is the first of the 5 books of Moses. Which is the last? Time is up. Okay. Team 2, you're trailing a bit behind, so let's see what your answer is and what your wager is. Team 2 has wagered 13 points, and your answer is?
Deuteronomy.
And that is correct. The answer is Deuteronomy. Very good. You now have 26 points. Team 1, let's see how you did.
All right, we wagered 2 points, and our answer is also Deuteronomy.
It's a tie on Show Off. All of our contestants are winners. Thanks to both teams for playing Show Off, the quick-thinking academic quiz show on CCP TV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. I'm Jocelyn Circus, Director of Professional Development. Thanks for watching. See you next time.